few weeks back, we tested the best pet shops on Google Maps. Today, we are honing in on fish. That's right, we will be driving all over Michigan looking for the best fish store on Google Maps, starting with PetSmart.
I'm kind of excited because you just never know. They've got a pretty good selection of fish, depending on the day. Curious to see what they have today, and maybe we'll get some cool ideas here. Maybe we won't. Little baby cichlids. Ohio Fish has a bunch of those. They're going to donate adults, because these are the same ones that we have at the aquarium house. See these barbs and stuff like that, and tetras. Those we're going to see definitely in those S tanks and zigzag tanks. So these guys are awesome. I know they look so cool when they're schooling together. Aw, look at these little guys.
Are those glowfish?
Yeah, electric green cories. Maybe we're gonna have to throw a few of those in the glow tanks. So with a place like PetSmart, obviously they have everything you would need to set up your tank or enclosure. Makes it nice, right? You have it here. They usually have pretty good sales. It's a one-stop shop. And I'm all about one-stop shops. Always one of my favorites are the guamis. We worked in that smaller pet store and we would get a lot of really cool stuff because we could actually hand pick. We'd go to the fish wholesaler. And I remember we had some, they were like this big. And these things are awesome when they get adult size.
And that brings up a great point. The people that work at a mom and pop pet store, they're hand picking the fish and the coral and all the cool stuff that you're getting. So you're probably getting stuff like fish nerds are into, which means it's gonna be really rare, really cool stuff. Where PetSmart has a great selection of fish, but if you're looking for that one-of-a-kind fish or that crazy cool coral, we're gonna have to find a one-of-a-kind pet shop. So we're back on the road again in search of the best fish store, leaving PetSmart and heading off to Royal Tropical Fish and Bird over in Royal Oak, Michigan.
This is really crazy because this place has been here forever, back when we were kids. I've driven by it a million times. I personally have never been in here, but Brian said he used to come in here when he was young all the time. Love it. I love the look. I love the feel. This is like mom and pop pet shop to the T. So I'm excited to see what kind of cool fish and things we can find. Back in the day, these were my favorites. I had several of these in some of my old fish tanks down in Brian's mom's basement. Look at how cool they are. Aren't they so pretty with those red fins? I had the most amazing angelfish. Like, look at these black lace ones.
Oh, those are me all day.
I had some that were like this big.
Are we gonna have any of these at the aquarium?
I hope so. I really do hope so. Fish is more, I'm leaving that to Steve because that's his forte. So he'll know what'll be best, but I would be so happy if we could have some of those. I don't want them now.
My parents opened the store in 1954. We lived upstairs, yeah. And if you're
upstairs here?
That's what people did in the 50s
Yeah.
and 60s. Our second location, because we have a large family,
Oh, that
and
is
if you're
awesome.
into reptiles, they have more reptiles generally than we do.
Look at this, Lori. I want this.
Snow white crayfish. Should get it. You can afford it. It's only 20 bucks. Black tuxedo guppies. We had a bunch of different guppies back in the day too.
And here at Tropical Fish and Bird, they specialize a lot more in freshwater. You can see behind me, we have all the stuff that you need to take care of your tanks. The one thing I love the most about a place like this is that family owned and operated, they're gonna remember you. If you come in and you got a tank and you got particular fish, they'll probably remember what fish you even have in your tank. Shopping at a place like this is great because one, it helps a family that's running a business, and it's a lot more specific care just to you. Those are nuts. Our
Those are the
loach.
yo-yo loach, yep.
Oh.
How cool is that? I've never seen one pattern like that before. Look at that thing.
What is that?
I don't know. I gotta look up what's up. Yeah,
Albino
sweet.
Senegal.
Look at that. That's what the non-albino looks like.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're reed fish. That's crazy looking. I've never seen that before.
Are you ready to hear this all the time? Like, listen.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful.
It is very peaceful. It's very relaxing. You know, very much sitting outside by my pond. I mean, people put it on Sound Machine for a reason, right? I love this place. I think it's amazing. I love the history. I love how much stuff they have here. If you're interested in fish, birds, or even small animals, I would definitely come check it out.
Oh, it's in a heart, dude.
I know.
And
He
it's-
loves you.
Yeah, Lori, it loves me.
It loves you.
Time to head off to another amazing fish store. This place is absolutely crazy. It's one of our favorites, the Detroit Reef Club.
Sure, you guys know this background. We are at, yes, Bashy's Detroit Reef Club. This place is awesome. It's definitely one of, if not the largest distributor of coral in the Detroit area. Wild coral. Look at all this stuff. I mean, come on. But it's not just a fish store. It's a club. What that means is like, there's a bunch of nerds, dude. Like, we love nerds. We are nerds. It's nice to have like a bunch of other people that you can learn from. You come in, you kick the tires, you talk to some of the employees, or talking to some of the other club members. Create a community of people that are all getting into this and trying to make their best enclosures for these coral and for these fish. fish, go follow them on social media, give them some love, tell them we sent you, and sign up for the club. If you're into this type of stuff, or if you're ever visiting the Reptarium or Legacy Aquarium, you need to make a stop at the Detroit Reef Club. The cool thing too, guys, is that it's not just coral. I mean, they have tons of livestock. They get new fish in literally every week or so. They're constantly changing things up. This place is gonna be one of the biggest things in the fish world in the Detroit area, no doubt.
Keep in mind, these guys are open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so plan around that. It's perfect for the Reptarium right now because obviously the Reptarium, we're only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so make sure you stop by.
But oh my God, it looks even crazier than the last time I was here. I wish I knew more about coral, but maybe some of you coral nerds down in the comments can let us know what some of these crazy things are. I love mycology, the study of like fungus. To me, personally, these are the mushrooms of the sea, and they're just absolutely gorgeous.
Constantly getting new stuff in, right? That's what it's all about, getting new stuff. People buy the cool stuff, you gotta get new.
And what I like that they're starting to do now is actually at the end of these tanks, you're gonna start seeing, they're gonna make it look like a fish tank so that you can kind of sell the dream of like, hey, you like how this coral looks? Well, right over here is the coral.
Love it.
But there's something specific I wanted you to see. I'm sure you saw it in the last video, but look at these puffer fish.
I had no idea that's how big they were.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't tell from the video.
Put your hand up there so we can see.
Oh my God, those things are crazy. I don't have big hands, but look at it. It's literally like almost my hand to forearm. That is insane.
These are supposedly really rare. I think they're called banana dog face puffers.
I was gonna say, look at their eyes and face. That thing is, and it's got teeth, it has dentures.
So these guys are really known for like picking at coral. So like parrotfish and the pufferfish, they'll have those little teeth like dentures, yeah.
Literally looks like he's got
or like
this
veneers.
Little, yes.
We need one of these one
Now
day.
I understand why you were freaking out so much. That is awesome.
He's got lipstick on. That's exactly what we're talking about. When you come to places like the Detroit Reef Club, you find stuff you don't see anywhere else on the planet. The owners are fish nerds, coral nerds. Like, they want to see the cool stuff at their shop. So they're gonna hand pick the craziest things that you've never seen so that you want to come here. That's why we always, like, when we're like looking around at pet shops, we always try to go to like the little niche ones or places like the Detroit Reef Club, because you'll get blown away with the stuff they have.
This one's from Finding Nemo. Remember the fish that had the scar on his face?
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called.
Moorish idol. I just looked it up.
He's really cute.
The little thing off the top, and then
His little mohawky thing.
So fortunate to obviously have Bashy, and then the guys here couldn't get more information than that, which is awesome.
Enough of Bashy. However, he did give us word that there's a fish store called Stingray Bay over in East Point, Michigan that he will not shut up about. Literally, he said it's one of the craziest fish stores in the entire state.
I know this guy.
I heard they're really not good.
Always cool. The one thing I love about Bashy stuff, you could be across the room and you know it's Bashy's, you know?
Definitely makes things that look like art. We're at Stingray Bay. I really like this place. It's really nice. It's well lit. It feels nice and clean. It has a good vibe as soon as you walk in. I'm super excited to see what kind of cool fish they have.
And obviously you can see some of Bashy's stuff right over there. Bashy, like said, this is like one of the coolest fish stores in the Michigan area. If you're ever in the area, please come and visit. This place is absolutely crazy. I'm sure there's gonna be some unique fish, some crazy stuff that we haven't seen anywhere.
You've been here a long time ago, I think, so before. She delivered some snakes like a long time ago.
That sounds like her, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, her husband was the one that sent you here to deliver the snakes.
Also checks out.
Yeah, there is some stingrays in the back.
They have stingrays.
Yeah, in the top tank.
Oh, Lori. Do you see those?
Yes, I do. Oh, those are
These
so
are
cool.
the Leopoldi, the diamond rays. We're actually having these at the aquarium, right?
Yes, I do believe so. It's gonna be crazy for our stuff to actually have the animals that it's supposed to have in there.
I'm like 2 seconds away from putting stuffed animals in everything.
Right?
They're very
This is
pretty.
exciting. Maybe you need one of those in your tank too.
I don't think it's gonna fit in a bedded tank, Lori.
No. Oh, if there's one thing I know, we're set on koi fish.
Whoa. Look at this sherbert fish.
Wait, do you see that guy there?
Ooh, what is he?
He looks like something off of Monsters, Inc.
He looks just like that thing from Monsters, Inc.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Wow.
Obviously the beautiful clownfish. They have a lot of cool stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God, wait. Look at this guy. He's got like a crazy
Whoa.
mask face.
That might be the coolest fish we've seen all day.
Crazy? Nature is so amazing. Like how does this stuff happen?
They're gonna feed some stuff for us.
That's exciting.
These are the rhino scorpions.
Oh, scorpion fish.
Craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have known that was a fish at first.
It looks like kelp or something,
yeah,
right?
It definitely
They're
does.
pretty cool.
Lori, look at this thing. It looks like a baby whale shark.
So this is the remora shark.
This is what we need one of these.
I know, right?
He's gonna do it quick.
Oh!
Holy crap.
Lori.
That is so cool.
take my vote back. This is the coolest fish we've seen all day.
He eats quicker than Mike. That thing is so cool.
They're the ones that attach to the shark. So on the top of his head, it will kind of inflate.
I've seen these before. You're like a Pokemon, dude. That is unbelievable.
He's cute. He's got an underbite.
That was so cool.
That was awesome.
This is one of the reasons I love coming to like family-owned pet shops and stuff too. Like they really make it an experience. Scorpion fish are venomous, right? Like they have like venomous barbs in them. So if you were to step on one of these, it would be a long day in the ER for sure.
Got him.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, I can see why. Those are sweet.
See it?
You had a little lure?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's fly fishing.
Oh my god.
Like give it a little fly fishing rod to like wave around.
Yeah, there is a pretty purplish red one too.
Oh, no way. Really? Look around. There's so many supplies. This place is stocked. If you need anything fish related, this is the place to go. I've seen fish here I've never seen in my life.
Oh yeah, his little teeth.
And look at all these glowfish. I think like literally this week we're setting up the glowfish tank, so stay tuned for that.
So much cool stuff.
Lori, look at this horseshoe crab.
I love those. They're so weird.
When I lived in Jersey, these used to like every year would come up onto the beach to like, you know, to mate and stuff. And I actually have a photo of one of these guys under the Milky Way. Like it's Milky Way and then these
Really?
two of these mating.
That is so cool.
I don't know if you remember like sea monkeys or something like that.
yeah.
They're like a big version of those. Guys, Stingray Bay I think takes the cake today. This place is absolutely awesome. Bashi was absolutely right. One of the coolest fish places I've ever seen. Not just in Michigan, but honestly anywhere. So definitely give these guys some love when you come and visit the Reptarium or the Legacy Aquarium.
But we're not done yet. Time to head over to Ocean and Seas in Roseville, Michigan.
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
Give us some vibes and inspiration for next year, right?
Yeah.
Outside of Legacy.
We got a shop puppy. Hello, shop puppy.
Now we're at Oceans and Seas. This thing has been around for a long time. Brian and I used to come here back even when we first started dating. Like this is a staple and things, kind of like sister stores with Pet Vendor back in the day. The last time I was here was actually with Brian and we had filmed some stuff and we saw some really cool stuff then. So I'm anxious to see what we see today.
Ooh, glowfish.
Imagine that.
I want to start doing this for the aquarium though. Putting like fake fish until we get real fish, you know?
I don't like that idea.
Ooh, look at those angels with the mustache or whatever they got going on over here.
Oh yeah, see? Dale tail. Those are just my favorite. Like I said, that's what I love.
I mean, I know they call them angelfish, but they're just so angelic. Sorry. You like discus too, though.
I do. I'm super excited what we get for the aquarium.
Do we have some slated for the aquarium?
I do believe so.
I hope in the zigzags or something. They're such a pretty little fishy, you know?
I think, oh, actually, now that you think about it, I think he was talking the S tanks.
That would be great too.
discus.
No joke, guys. This place has a pretty big selection. I mean, there's like aisles and aisles, which is really cool. And I think supplies over on the other side. We'll check that out in a minute. But there are so many tanks here. It's awesome to see.
What are these, Lori?
Albino Oscars.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Basically, people would buy these, raise them up because they're so fun to feed, right? They get this big and then they don't have a tank. And so they just bring them back to the pet vendor, give them to us, and then we put them in there. And then they would mark them up for, you know, a few $100s. People are like, yeah, I want the big one.
Very, very common in the fish world. Fish come out very small and a lot get very big very quick. So make sure you do your research. You're not bringing your stuff back either.
Oh my god, that's cute.
Oh, newt, sorry.
Newt, salamander.
Whatever.
You know?
He's cute.
He's a cute newt.
There you go.
This is one of Brian's
Yes,
favorites
it
for sure.
is. He loved those big brain fish.
Yeah, the flower horns.
horns, yeah.
And I know he really loved the blue and red ones a
Yes.
lot, you know?
That's another triggerfish if I'm not mistaken. They're just so pretty. They have such a weird shaped face.
And then him with his red line looks like the Joker smile.
I could see that 100%. I think they have that slender face because they like to get into the coral and nip at it.
Yeah.
Got some cool coral frags and saltwater plants, some coral rock, live rock, and all that stuff. A whole big tank of live rock for you to decorate.
Ooh, that looks like it'd be in the family of those ones we just saw.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Is it another? Look, he's got his little thing wiggling on the bottom.
Look how well he blends into that coral. I mean, he like disappears.
Yeah.
This place is stocked full of supplies for all of your fish needs. You know, I mean, it's so stocked I can barely get through here. I'm a big guy, but anyway.
Tons of stuff for your tanks, your fish food, testing materials, all of that stuff.
And as always, you know, mom and pop shops have great customer service.
All right, guys, well, we're gonna wrap up today. I think we saw some really cool pet stores. Obviously, just tip of the iceberg. There's so many more than what we've even seen today. Tell us in the comments below which one was your favorite today. And I look forward to seeing, and I look forward to
What do you look forward to?
coffee. Today was awesome, and I look forward to new ones that we can find when.
When do we
What
find
do
them?
we do?
Cut.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.